Hey guys, Ryan here and welcome to today's daily drive where I'm going to be speaking to you guys about one strategy that you can use to get absolute crystal clear clarity and unstoppable certainty right now. So if you're in a situation right now, and I don't care what area of life it is, where you don't quite feel like you're getting the results that you hoped you were going to get, might be health, might be wealth, might be relationships, might be business, I'm going to be sharing with you this strategy that I use to always go from a state of when I'm feeling overwhelmed, getting back to that place of absolute power. And guys, just finished up an awesome day at Winning HQ. To be honest with you, leaving at the worst possible time in peak hour traffic. It is just woeful. So I'm glad I'm getting the opportunity to talk to you guys right now so that we can actually make the most of this time and I can share some knowledge bombs with you and help you guys out. We had a pretty cool day at Winning HQ, filmed a new mini documentary, which is really cool. One that came off the back end of having some, just sneaking in right there in the traffic. Coming off the back end of launching the parenting documentary that I did, talking about being a phenomenal parent and being a role model as a parent, which got crazy awesome traction, which was so humbling. And so cool to see that there were so many parents willing to take on the message of stepping up as a role model for their kids. I thought it was phenomenal, and kudos to the parents out there that were willing to say, you know what, it's time to step up, and really engaging and sharing out that video. We had 65,000 views and over 1,000 shares, which is really cool traction for us, and filmed a new cool mini documentary today that I know is going to go viral as well, which is really exciting. So guys, we got that done. Some really cool developments in the team, planned out marketing for the next quarter, which is really exciting as well. Some epic new campaigns coming out, and also organized some new keynote opportunities to do some presenting. I absolutely love speaking and engaging and inspiring people from the stage. It's definitely a big passion of mine, so really exciting to have that lineup coming forwards, knowing that we've got a few speaking opportunities lined up as well. So guys, in this video I'm going to be talking to you guys, and I'm also going to share a little bit of a personal journey and story that I have about something that continually this situation happens to so many of us, where we're in an area of our life and we don't know how to make a change and start to get results. So like I said, it could be health, wealth, or relationships, any of the areas, the big areas of your life. But the bottom line is you're not getting the results that you hope, okay? You could be, currently feeling unhappy with your body or your energy or your health. It might be relationships, and maybe, you're single or you're in a relationship that's unfulfilling and you don't know what to do to make a change. It could be a business, and you want to grow, or you want to start that business, but you don't really know what the first steps you should be taking are, and you're confused. There's so many different ideas. Should you be doing the sales stuff? Should you be doing the thought leadership? Or, maybe it's writing a book that's the answer. Or should you hire someone to do the marketing? Should you do the marketing? And you're confused in that area as well. So what pretty much happened for me last week, and I'm going to share my story, and then I'm going to share with you guys one strategy you need to master to take hold of your certainty, take hold of that clarity, and just be in a state of empowerment when you're in a state of overwhelm in one particular area of your life. And that story pretty much started when having the week off last week. So it was Easter. I knew it was probably going to be the last week off I'd be able to have between now and the end of the year, which is a solid week off. The team got the week off, which was really cool. Good time for them to jet off as well. And I was like, you know what? I've been absolutely pummeling the growth of the business. I think it's important to rest, rejuvenate, recuperate, and just come back firing. So had a bit of a week off myself, and found myself, because I'm so in the business all the time, and I do my best to jet off. Trust me, I know that it's important to work hard when it's time to work and jet off and balance family and relationships and health and fun. I get that more than anyone, but it's still a stretch area for me. So having the week off was a little bit of a challenge, because it put me in a state where I began to feel really overwhelmed. I'm being honest with you here, guys, telling you the truth of, just because we've got a business on track to do $5 million and I'm quite young in that process, doesn't mean that I also don't go through times of absolute stress and absolute overwhelm. We all do. And it's not about, not going through that and just being perfect. It's about learning how to deal with those things that come up to everyone, even the greatest thought leaders on earth. and understanding how to actually overcome them better and learn from those situations. So it's exactly what happened to me last week. Having the time off, feeling a bit overwhelmed, going, fuck, am I doing the right thing? Not second guessing changing Winning International, but what should my next moves be? Why am I not feeling 100%? Should I be doing more thought leadership stuff? Should I be doing more sales? What should I be doing? Should I hire? Because literally gone from a team of a few people to 15 people over a stage of less than 6 months, which is crazy growth. What should the next steps be? And I was quite overwhelmed. And it was Friday, and after having most of the week off, I remembered, and my calendar popped up, reminder, you've got a keynote presentation tomorrow. And I was like, holy shit, fuck, better prepare for that. And so just quickly whipped together a presentation. I already had the presentation materials from previous presentations that I'd done there and ready to go, but I wasn't feeling 100%, like I said. So I knew I had this presentation I had to do. And before I got to that presentation, I knew no matter what happens, when I was up there, I always give my best. I say, look, I'm going to spend the time anyway, so why not commit and give my all? And so I was committing and giving my all, but before I got on stage, I was feeling a little bit nervous, a little bit confused, a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit tired. Even though I'd had the whole week off, I was feeling fucking tired. I'm thinking, what the fuck? I've spent time resting, doing less work, and now I'm feeling more exhausted. Like, what the hell is going on here? And the interesting thing happened that as soon as I was up, taking action, doing what I was afraid to do, putting myself in the line and implementing, getting things done, getting the presentation done, all of a sudden I started to feel clear. I started to feel confident. I started to feel empowered. And I don't have a fear of public speaking or anything like that. I've been doing talks for a long time now. I've run a lot of events myself, filled a lot of seminars myself, around 12 seminars in the first 10 weeks of this business. So public speaking for me is not something that's nervous, but I was generally feeling overwhelmed and unclear. And the only thing that for me at that point in time gave me that certainty and clarity was actually having the courage to take that step. And so the message I'm bringing to you guys today is that I know that there's areas of your life where you're not feeling 100%. And although you get in analyzer mode and start thinking and planning and trying to understand and consume, understand what's going on right now, engulf the information and process why you're feeling that way, the way that the path becomes clear and the way that you begin to succeed in this area is not by thinking, it's not by processing, it's not by being in here, but it's by physically moving your body and taking that step. Taking that next leap of faith to actually go out there and make a difference by taking in a piece of implementation, a step forward in that area of your life. So you watching ahead right now, here's what I want you to be thinking about. First and foremost, I want you to just acknowledge which area of your life, just define what area of your life you actually want to improve in. Is it your health, wealth, or relationships, your business, spiritually? What's that area of your life that you're not feeling 100% in? First and foremost, let's get clear on that. Secondly, I want us to get super, super clear, and we got an ambulance going past here, and they turned the sirens off. So, all good. But I want you to think about what that area of your life is, and more importantly, what's that one step, that one leap of faith, that one little piece of implementation that you know that you've been putting off doing. Because the quote that I want you guys to just drum into your brains right now is that action precedes clarity. It's one of my favorite quotes. So my friend and I have spoken about this so many times. You don't get clear by thinking, you get clear by doing. So right now when you're feeling overwhelmed and unclear, you're feeling like you don't know what the next steps are, the steps aren't going to present themselves until you actually do something. And so for me, that something was doing that presentation. As soon as I got back in that empowered state and took the action, I was feeling confident, I was feeling certain. I got back in that positive, empowered state of being my best. But when you're thinking, processing, and just kind of stuck in that analyzer mode, that's not the best version of you. And when you're not being the best version of you, you don't come up with the answers. Obviously, if you're not being the best version of you, you've got no certainty, and you've also got no clarity. So the test that I have for you guys is, I want you to get that certainty and clarity by doing something, by taking the leap of faith that you know you need to take, or at least the first one in that area of your life. So if it's health, it's getting in the car and going to the gym. If it's your business, it's just getting on the phone and making that sales call. If it's your relationships, it's making that call or having that conversation or having the courage to go and speak to that person that you've desperately been waiting to tell them how you feel. But it's not going to come out of the ether. It's not going to sort itself out naturally. You need to be the one that makes it happen. You need to be the one that takes that leap of faith, and you need to be the one that by implementing creates that clarity. It's not going to come out of nowhere. It's going to come by you doing it. Action precedes clarity. For you to feel empowered, on tap, being the best version of yourself, you need to take that step. And as soon as you've taken that little action step, you've done that little micro, activity, everything's going to change. The way you feel is going to change. The results you get is going to change. Your ability to process what's coming up in the future and create a plan is going to change. So guys, homework task is this. Choose that step and either do it. So if it's a sales call, pick up the phone right now and do it. Or, one step, slightly less powerful step is tell someone what you're going to do. Send them a message, ask for some accountability, post publicly what you're going to get done. And by doing that, you're going to give yourself some accountability to the process and to doing that step. And I promise you, as soon as you take that piece of action, you're going to feel clearer. You're going to feel more in control. You're going to feel more powerful, more certain, and more empowered. So that's my little test for you guys. I know you've got the ability to do it. Go out there, kick some ass. That's it for this daily drive, guys. Much love. Peace out. And look forward to talking to you guys again soon. Much love, guys. See ya.